Hey y'all. Okay, so we're here for page 12 and 13. Gonna try to get both in this video. We'll see. So ecosystem interactions, talking about how organisms are constantly interacting with things in their ecosystem. That's competition, that's cooperation, that's the types of symbiotic relationships we talked about. They're always interacting. It allows the ecosystems to function and allows them to remain stable. Talked about it a couple days ago. You don't want too much of one thing, too little of one thing, or everything. That's how things go extinct. That's how ecosystems can not be flourishing. So keep it balanced. You got to balance the resources and the consumers. Four main things are your resources. You have food, water, shelter, and space. Space is usually the one they don't always talk about because it's just kind of there. But as we're building new things, as we're cutting down trees, we're taking away space. So it's kind of something we started to talk about. So when the species overpopulate, meaning they have too many babies, too many kids, whatever they're populating, it's going to make the resources dwindle. Dwindle means become smaller. And it balances the population growth. So rabbits are, lots of rabbits, lots of babies. Well, as the rabbits start eating all the grass is going to go down. There's not enough food for the rabbits, so the rabbits are going to start dying. Because the rabbits are dying, the grass is growing, and you kind of have this balance as it goes back and forth, back and forth. Okay. Relationships can trigger population growth, meaning is there more? Is there less? But they can also limit it because if it's a negative relationship, then it's going to hurt something. Interactions in the ecosystem can strongly impact both the biotic and abiotic factors. I want you to think about this. Come ready to talk. How are interactions affecting the water, the soil, the rocks? How are they affecting other organisms? We're going to talk about that one. But the abiotic factors, how do you think some of these interactions are affecting them? So the three types that we're talking about today: predation, competition, and cooperation. I'm going to show you a slide. You're going to write down the information in the little boxes that you have located right here. Okay. So predation. Predators. One organism must hunt and kill the other organism for food. Survival of the fittest. Bigger things usually go after little things. Stronger things go after weaker things. You have to get food. You have to think sustainable. You can't have too many predators. You can't have too many prey. You can't have too many producers, too many consumers. Talked about it. We got to keep a stable balance. So you have things that go after other things. Examples are owls. I think it's a cheetah, hawk, crocodile. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Second thing is competition. Competition is when two organisms need the same resource, especially if it's limited, meaning you don't have a lot of it. There's going to be a competition. Best adapted thing survives. The strongest is going to, it's going to be the smartest, the fastest. Those are different adaptations that have helped different organisms survive in different environments. It can occur between members of the same species or members of different species, meaning it can be between two zebras that want the same meal, or it can be between the zebras and the gazelles who are going after a meal. Okay, different things. Competition, like I said before, there's 2 cookies on the plate. You and your sibling are both going to go after them. There's 15, 16 cookies on the plate. Psh, who cares? You can get one, they can get one. Go around later. Competition is when it's limited. Cooperation, a close relationship between members of the same ecosystem. Not the same population, ecosystem. That's the living, the non-living. How do different populations, different organisms, how do deer get along with squirrels? Okay, so on and so forth, and help each other survive. Key thing is in the cooperation, sometimes they do things. Apple seeds. Deer eats the apple, seed gets to grow, right? In an ecosystem, everything has its niche, which is its role the organism has in the environment. What is the thing it's really good at? What is